There is someone here right now, trying to rest, but feeling something inside that won't let go. The night is quiet, but your mind is not. Your body is tired, but your thoughts are still awake. There's a feeling you can't explain, but you can feel it. A quiet fear that shows up in the silence and grows in the dark. You try to relax, but part of you stays alert, as if something might go wrong, as if letting go is not safe. And even when everything seems fine, that feeling remains. But listen, this moment is different. Right now, you don't have to be afraid anymore. Something inside you is already beginning to calm down. Stay here with me. Let's pray together. Stay with me until the end. This moment matters. Tonight, you are going to release this fear and rest in peace. God, in this quiet moment of the night, there is a heart here that feels afraid, a mind that has been holding tension, and a soul that needs your peace. You see everything that happened today, every thought that stayed too long, every feeling that didn't fully leave, every moment that left something behind. Nothing inside this heart is hidden from you. Even now, as the body tries to rest, the mind is still holding on to something, still searching, still watching, still trying to stay in control. But right now, this moment is different. This is not a moment of fear. This is not a moment of pressure. This is a moment of release. You are not distant from this heart. You are not far from this mind. You are not silent in this moment. You are present, steady, calm, closer than every anxious thought. And even if the fear still feels real, even if the tension hasn't fully gone, you remain unchanged. You remain in control. You remain a place of peace. Right now, this mind does not need to stay alert. This heart does not need to stay guarded. This body does not need to hold tension. Everything can begin to soften. Let the thoughts slow down now. Not all at once, but gently, without force, without resistance, like something inside is finally letting go, like the mind is no longer under pressure. Because something is already changing. Something inside is already calming. This moment is already different. This heart is not the same as before. Peace is already beginning to grow. God, take every thought that feels heavy, every fear that tries to stay, every tension that does not belong here, and carry it away from this moment. Let this mind feel lighter now. Not because everything is solved, but because it is no longer holding everything, because it is no longer carrying alone, because you are here. This heart does not need to prepare anymore. It does not need to expect something wrong. It does not need to stay in defense. It does not need to protect itself. It can begin to rest. Right now, there is no danger in this moment. There is no reason to stay in fear. There is no need to remain tense. This space is safe. Let the breathing become softer, slower, deeper, more natural. Each breath releasing something inside. Each moment removing a little more weight. Each second bringing more calm. God, let your peace move through this mind, through every thought, through every feeling, through every part that still feels unsettled. bringing stillness where there was noise. Because where you are, fear cannot remain strong. Tension cannot stay the same. Anxiety cannot keep its power. Everything begins to shift. This mind is already slowing down. This heart is already softening. This body is already relaxing.
Something inside is already changing, even if it feels small. There is no need to rush this, no need to force anything, no need to control the process. This moment can unfold naturally. Peace can grow quietly. God, hold this mind in calm. Hold this heart in safety. Hold this moment in stillness, and do not let fear return with strength. Let every anxious thought lose its voice. Let every fear lose its urgency. Let every tension lose its place. Let everything that is heavy begin to fade. Right now, this heart is no longer carrying alone. This mind is no longer overwhelmed. This moment is no longer controlled by fear. Everything is beginning to settle. And even if there were many thoughts before, they are not as strong now. They are not as loud now. They are not as important now. They are already becoming distant. God, this is a moment of release, a moment of letting go, a moment of quiet surrender, a moment where fear no longer leads. And as this moment continues, this mind will grow calmer, this heart will feel safer, this body will feel lighter, and everything inside will begin to rest. God, as this moment continues, there is a gentle shift happening inside. Something that was tense is beginning to release. Something that felt heavy is becoming lighter. The thoughts that once felt urgent are slowly losing their intensity. They no longer demand the same attention. They no longer carry the same weight. They are beginning to fade into the background. Right now, this mind is learning how to slow down, how to breathe again, how to exist without pressure, how to remain without fear. There is no need to hold on to everything, no need to revisit every moment, no need to understand every feeling. This is not a moment for answers. This is a moment for rest. And as this calm begins to grow, something inside feels safer, more grounded, more stable, as if the fear no longer has control, as if peace is taking its place. God, let this calm continue to expand through every thought, through every memory, through every place that still feels unsettled, bringing quiet where there was noise. Because right now, this heart is no longer resisting, this mind is no longer fighting, this moment is no longer tense. Everything is beginning to align with peace. And even if thoughts still appear, they do not stay the same. They do not carry the same force. They no longer take control. They simply pass. Right now, something inside is becoming still, becoming calm, becoming quiet, not because everything changed outside, but because something changed within. God, let this moment deepen. Let this peace grow stronger. Let this calm settle completely until nothing inside feels unsettled. And if you are here right now, feeling this shift inside you, feeling this calm beginning to grow, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and stay connected to this place of peace. Return here whenever your mind feels overwhelmed. Return here whenever your heart feels heavy. Return here whenever you need to slow down. This space will always be here for you. this moment can always be found again. And gently, without breaking this calm, write in the comments, "God, I release my fear tonight." Just a quiet declaration between you and Him. God, this heart is learning to trust again, to rest without fear, to exist without tension, to remain without pressure. This mind is no longer searching for control. It is no longer trying to hold everything. It is no longer preparing for something wrong. It is beginning to rest. It is beginning to feel safe. Right now, there is nothing to defend, nothing to anticipate, nothing to fear. Everything is already in your hands. Let this truth settle deeply. Let it move through every thought. Let it calm every reaction. Let it quiet every fear, until nothing inside feels steady. God, this is no longer a moment of anxiety. This is no longer a moment of tension. This is a moment of release, a moment of stillness, a moment of peace. And as this continues, this mind will grow quieter. This heart will feel lighter. This body will relax deeper. Everything will continue to soften. Right now, this moment is safe. This presence is real. This calm is growing, and nothing needs to disturb it. God, hold this peace in place. Do not let it be taken away. Do not let fear return with strength. Do not let tension rebuild. Let everything that was heavy lose its place completely. Let everything that caused fear fade without resistance. Let everything inside settle. And as this prayer continues, this calm will deepen even more. This stillness will grow stronger. This mind will become quieter, and rest will come naturally. God, as this moment deepens, everything inside begins to slow even more. The tension that once felt strong no longer has the same hold. This mind is no longer rushing. It is no longer trying to control everything. It is no longer searching for answers. It is learning to be still, learning to remain in peace. And even if thoughts still appear, they do not carry weight anymore. They do not stay for long. They no longer create fear. They simply pass like quiet echoes. Right now, something inside is becoming steady. Calm is no longer distant. Peace is no longer temporary. It is beginning to settle deeply. God, let this stillness grow stronger. Let it move through every part of the mind, replacing noise with silence, replacing tension with calm. This heart is no longer resisting. It is no longer holding on to fear. It is no longer trying to stay alert. It is beginning to trust, beginning to feel safe again. And in this moment, there is no urgency, no pressure to think, no need to understand anything. Everything can simply rest. Right now, this mind is already different, not as tense, not as overwhelmed, not as affected by fear. Something has already shifted. God, let this shift continue. Let this calm take over completely. Let nothing interrupt this peace. Let nothing pull this mind back. The thoughts that once felt loud are now distant, softer, quieter, less important, less urgent. They are losing their strength. This body is no longer tense. It is no longer holding pressure. It is no longer preparing for something wrong. It is relaxing. It is letting go. Right now, There is nothing to fear, nothing to anticipate, nothing to control. Everything is already safe. God, let this truth settle deeply. Let it calm every reaction. Let it quiet every thought, until everything inside feels steady. Because in this moment, fear no longer leads, anxiety no longer controls, tension no longer dominates. Peace is taking its place. And as this happens, this mind becomes lighter, this heart becomes softer, this body becomes calmer. Everything begins to align. Right now, this is no longer a moment of fear. This is no longer a moment of resistance. This is a moment of surrender, a moment of deep calm. God, hold this mind in stillness. Do not let it return to noise. Do not let it go back to tension. Keep everything quiet. Let every remaining thought lose its strength completely. Let every fear dissolve. Let every worry fade, until nothing unsettles this peace. This heart is now resting, not trying, not forcing, not holding anything anymore, simply remaining here, simply being. And even now, this calm continues to deepen. This stillness continues to grow. This peace continues to expand. Nothing interrupts it. God, this is a place of safety, a place where fear cannot stay, a place where tension cannot return, a place of complete rest. And as this moment continues, this mind will grow quieter, this body will grow heavier, this heart will feel lighter, everything will settle completely. Right now, this peace is real, this calm is present, this stillness is steady, and nothing needs to change. God, as this calm continues to grow, everything inside feels more settled, more quiet, more at peace, as if nothing needs to disturb this moment. This mind is no longer searching, no longer trying to understand everything, no longer holding on to every thought. It is beginning to rest naturally, without effort, without resistance. And even if something tries to rise, a thought, a memory, a feeling, it does not stay the same. It does not take control. It gently fades away. Right now, this moment feels safe. This presence feels real. This stillness feels steady. Nothing needs to change. God, let this stillness go deeper. Let it reach every part of this mind, every space that once felt restless, every place that once felt unsettled. Because right now, there is no need to return to fear, no need to go back to tension, no need to carry anything again. Everything can remain here. This heart is no longer holding on. It is no longer trying to stay strong. It is no longer protecting itself. It is allowing itself to rest, to feel safe again. And in this quiet moment, everything inside becomes lighter. Everything becomes softer. Everything becomes easier, as if nothing is heavy anymore. God, let this calm remain steady. Let it not be interrupted. Let it not be shaken. Let it stay deep and present. Right now, this mind is free from pressure, free from urgency, free from fear, free to simply exist. And as this continues, there is no need to go back, no need to revisit anything. This peace continues to expand. Nothing interrupts it. God, this is a place of safety, a place where fear cannot stay, a place where tension cannot return, a place of complete rest. And as this moment continues, this mind will grow quieter, this body will grow heavier, this heart will feel lighter, everything will settle completely. Right now, this peace is real, this calm is present, this stillness is steady, and nothing needs to change. God, as this calm continues to grow, everything inside feels more settled, more quiet, more at peace, as if nothing needs to disturb this moment. This mind is no longer searching, no longer trying to understand everything, no longer holding on to every thought. It is beginning to rest naturally, without effort, without resistance. And even if something tries to rise, a thought, a memory, a feeling, it does not stay the same. It does not take control. It gently fades away. Right now, this moment feels safe. This presence feels real. This stillness feels steady. Nothing needs to change. God, let this stillness go deeper. Let it reach every part of this mind, every space that once felt restless, every place that once felt unsettled. Because right now, there is no need to return to fear, no need to go back to tension, no need to carry anything again. Everything can remain here. This heart is no longer holding on. It is no longer trying to stay strong. It is no longer protecting itself. It is allowing itself to rest, to feel safe again. And in this quiet moment, everything inside becomes lighter. Everything becomes softer. Everything becomes easier, as if nothing is heavy anymore. God, let this calm remain steady. Let it not be interrupted. Let it not be shaken. Let it stay deep and present. Right now, this mind is free from pressure, free from urgency, free from fear, free to simply exist. And as this continues, there is no need to go back, no need to revisit anything, no need to hold on to anything. Everything has been released. God, this moment is enough. This peace is enough. This stillness is enough. Nothing else is needed. And if your heart feels calm right now, if your mind feels lighter, if your body feels more relaxed, write gently in the comments, God, I am not afraid tonight. Not for anyone else, not to be seen, but as a quiet declaration, a moment between you and Him, a step of trust. And as you remain here, this peace continues to deepen, this calm continues to grow, this stillness continues to expand. Nothing interrupts it. God, hold this moment in place. Do not let it fade quickly. Do not let fear return with strength. Keep everything steady. This mind no longer needs to react. It no longer needs to respond. It no longer needs to stay aware. It is allowed to rest completely, without effort. Right now, everything inside feels safe. Everything feels protected. Everything feels calm. Nothing needs to change. God, let this quiet remain through the night. Let this calm stay within. Let this peace continue, even as rest begins. And as this moment continues, this mind becomes even quieter. This body becomes even more relaxed. This heart becomes even lighter. Everything settles. There is no tension left, no pressure left, no urgency left. Only this calm, only this stillness. God, this is a place of rest, a place where fear cannot stay, a place where nothing disturbs, a place of peace. And right now, this moment is complete. This calm is real. This stillness is steady, and everything is at peace. God, as this moment becomes even quieter, everything inside continues to settle, more deeply, more gently, as if nothing needs to move anymore. This mind is no longer active. It is no longer searching. It is no longer holding onto anything. It is resting, completely, without resistance. And even if a thought appears, it does not stay. It does not grow. It does not create tension. It simply fades. Right now, there is no effort in this mind, no need to control anything, no need to stay aware. Everything is calm. God, let this stillness deepen even more. Let it reach every part of this being, every thought, every feeling, every space that once held tension. This heart is no longer holding fear. It is no longer protecting itself. It is no longer preparing for something wrong. It is resting. It is safe. And in this moment, everything feels lighter. Everything feels slower. Everything feels quiet. Nothing is urgent. Right now, this body is completely relaxed. There is no tension remaining, no pressure anywhere, only softness. God, let this calm remain steady. Do not let anything disturb it. Do not let anything interrupt it. Keep everything quiet. Because now, this mind is no longer affected by fear, no longer guided by anxiety, no longer controlled by tension. Everything has changed. And even if before there was noise, there was pressure, there was fear, it is not the same anymore. Right now, this moment is different. This state is real. This calm is present. This peace is steady. God, hold this mind in this stillness. Let it remain here. Let it not return to noise. Let it stay at rest. This heart is now completely at ease, no longer holding anything, no longer carrying anything, no longer resisting anything, only resting. And as this continues, everything inside becomes quieter, more distant from tension, more connected to peace, more stable. Right now, there is nothing to fix, nothing to understand, nothing to solve. Everything is already settled. God, this is a place of deep calm, a place where nothing disturbs, a place where nothing returns, a place of complete rest. And as this moment continues, this mind drifts further into stillness, this body sinks deeper into rest, this heart feels completely safe. Everything slows. There is no need to think, no need to react, no need to stay aware. Only this quiet, only this peace. God, keep everything steady, keep everything calm, keep everything soft through this moment. And even now, this calm continues to grow. This stillness continues to deepen. This peace continues to expand. Nothing interrupts it. Right now, everything inside is quiet. Everything inside is still. Everything inside is at rest. Nothing needs to change. God. As this moment reaches its deepest calm, everything inside is now quiet, still, peaceful, as if nothing remains unsettled. This mind is no longer active, no longer searching, no longer holding onto anything. It has released everything, and it is finally at rest. The thoughts that once felt strong are now distant, soft, almost gone. Without weight, without presence, they no longer return. Right now, this body feels heavy, supported, relaxed, completely at ease, without tension. God, let this rest remain. Let it not be interrupted. Let it continue through the night without resistance. This heart feels safe, protected, held, without fear, without worry, without the need to stay alert. Everything is calm. And even as sleep approaches, this peace does not fade. It remains steady. It remains present. It remains real. Right now, there is nothing left to carry, nothing left to release, nothing left to solve. Everything is already done. God, cover this mind with your peace. Let no thought disturb it. Let no fear return. Let no tension rise again. If anything tries to come back, any thought, any feeling, let it pass gently, without staying, without creating noise. This body continues to relax, deeper, slower, softer, sinking into rest, without effort, without resistance. Right now, this moment is complete. This calm is full. This peace is enough. Nothing is missing. God, let this sleep be deep. Let it be uninterrupted. Let it be restoring. Let it bring full renewal. Let this mind remain quiet through every moment of the night. Let no fear return. Let no anxiety rise. Let everything stay calm. This heart is now at peace, fully, completely, without hesitation, without resistance, without fear. Right now, this is a place of rest, a place of safety, a place of stillness, a place where everything is calm. God, hold this moment through the night. Do not let it be broken. Do not let it fade quickly. Keep it
steady. And if this body wakes, bring it back gently, back into this calm, back into this peace, without effort. If any thought appears, let it dissolve, let it disappear, without weight, without meaning. God, everything is now quiet. Everything is now still. Everything is now at peace. Nothing needs to change. And in this moment, there is complete surrender, complete rest, complete stillness, complete trust. Thank you for this peace that was not forced, for this calm that was received, for this rest that was given, for this moment of stillness. Right now, this mind rests in you. This heart rests in you. This body rests in you. Everything rests in you. And tonight, there will be no fear, no tension, no restlessness, only peace, only quiet, only stillness, only deep rest, only calm, only you. Amen.